Montreal Impact, defending A-League champions. The current leader among the 6 top professional soccer teams in the U.S. and Canada. A strong core of players, including the explosive Brazilian-born Paulinho, looking for his 3rd straight league MVP title. Combined with the A-League's top goalkeeper, Paulo Ceccarelli, the Montreal Impact are one of the most feared soccer teams in the land. The Seattle Sounders, last year's regular season champions, and presently the #2 team in the A-League. Experienced and loaded with talent, proven winners. The Sounders' soccer legacy started some 2 decades ago, and it continues in Seattle. And it's here where the towering Space Needle looms over Seattle's Memorial Stadium that these 2 soccer powerhouses square off for the first time in 1990.
Why aren't they involved in shootouts?
Well, if you're not specific, look out. Here's Hackett. Right to the front, shot the goal! Peter Hackett with a nice move in front, and he gets the goal!
That man strikes first blood in this game. Peter Hackett putting Seattle ahead 1-0. And boy, what you got to look at is the mistake that was made that resulted in that pass to Peter Hackett. Get Peter in a one-on-one situation. He cuts inside, and instead of trying to beat the goalkeeper to the far side, watch Peter Hackett actually shoot it between the defender's legs, back where the goalkeeper, Ceccarelli's not able to see the ball, and he puts his team up 1-0.
Look out, the ball gets through. Here's Hackett. Hackett trying to find open space. Shot, and a goal! Peter Hackett! His 2nd goal of the game, 4th of the season, and Paulo Ceccarelli is living.
I think Paulo Ceccarelli is saying to himself, I've seen this once before. Peter Hackett again finds himself in a one-on-one situation, duplicates the move he used on his first goal. Fake left, step right, shoot back to the near post. He beats Ceccarelli that time, and he is mad.
I'll tell you what, the only difference on these 2 goals, basically, is that they're at opposite ends of the field.
Yeah, Peter Hackett again, it looked so much like the first goal.
And it's a 2-0 Seattle lead. This one is in the books. And the Seattle Sounders have moved into 1st place all by themselves in the A-League, leapfrogging the Montreal Impact with the 2-0 win here tonight. And, you know, this is going to be a happy group celebrating in that locker room for Seattle.
Well, a happy group and a happy man there. Peter Hackett recording both goals for this Seattle team, having an outstanding performance.
Welcome back to the Space Needle in Seattle. Looming large over Seattle's Memorial Stadium, and looming large, the Seattle Sounders 2-0 win over the Montreal Impact to put Seattle back in 1st place in the A-League standings. And of course, the man who really was the star of the game, no question, got both goals, Peter Hackett. Let's take a look, Rick, at the first goal he scored.
Well, the first goal came as a result of a nice through pass by Jason Dunn. Peter now in a situation which he would love to have very often. That's one-on-one. Cuts the ball back to his right after faking left and then shooting the ball back to the near post, almost in the same manner that we'll see here in a moment on the 2nd goal. Ball played, this is a repeat of the first goal.
This is still the first goal, but he beats a very good player in Patrick Diab right there.
Well, a very good defender and a very good goalkeeper in Ceccarelli. And just an outstanding individual effort there by Peter Hackett.
And right now, let's go down to Rich Mahoney, who is with the star of the game, Peter Hackett. Rich?
Peter Hackett, 2 goals tonight, but tell us about that first one. That was a great move, and you just put it right past the goalkeeper.
Well, we talked about pressure in their backs, and you know, I pushed up and pressed him, and he lost control of it to Jason. Jason did well to nick it back to me, and just tough for a defender coming across from the middle because I just got too many options. I can keep going the way I am or cut back, and once I cut back, the goalie's leaning the other way, and a lot of room with the near post.
Now, Alan Hinton kind of challenged you at the start of the season. You didn't play that much last year. He told you that this was the year you had to prove yourself. You're obviously 31 now. You're not the youngest guy in the world. How did you respond to that? You've obviously had a great season so far.
Well, I was taking credit for that again, too. No, I didn't want to sit and watch. I'm too old to sit and watch nowadays, and I could play better than last year. So I kind of took it upon myself to do a little in the extra in the off season, so I'd be a little sharper when it came into the season.
Well, it certainly has worked pretty hard. Congratulations. 2 goals tonight for Peter Hattrick, a 2-0 victory, and now back up to Jim and Rick.
All right, thank you.